Yeah, my bad. Straight out the shower. I'm redoing this again. I know some people saying the microphone quality sound better in the car, so I was being slow, so I figured it out on this Elgato mic, wavelength mic. But yeah, for people who's watching the main channel, was wondering what happened to the live on Monday. Something was going on with the streaming service I use, so it was tripping. So yes, I don't know. I know people was using StreamYard, said they was having issues with sounds. People checking their mixers and their configuration, and it was said allegedly that StreamYard got bought by another company. So they having issues. But I stopped using StreamYard years ago. I use company called Melon or Talk Studios now. So I feel like it's way better. I mean, they're all gonna have maintenance issues and stuff of that nature. But I mean, I found this disheartening. I was gonna do the IV video from the desk that I had a couple minutes this morning. But I seen this and I just had to do this video from the desk because I keep telling y'all nothing is going to change with the ownership of the Detroit Lions. And, you know, shout out to Ragnow for not making a big hoopla about it, but they made him to return a portion of his signing bonus money. A guy who fought through a bunch of injuries, a guy who was one of the best, not the best center in the league, damn near since he came into the league and moved to center his second year. This is disgusting. I will continue to say it again. This is disgusting. They will never win, just like the Cincinnati Bengals. They got close, but they will never win. They will never win with the Fords as owners. It's just the God honest truth. They will never win with the Fords as their owners. I keep saying it over and over again. Penny pinching motherfuckers, man. Excuse my language. Sorry for the kids that's listening, but that's what it is. They're penny pinching mofos. You know, and when they talk about we didn't have enough money to get a defensive end in the offseason because we spend, they cheat, man. How do Philly? They was in the Myles Garrett talks. They was in the Max Crosby talks. They was in the Micah Parsons talks. How they continue to be in the mix with A.J. Brown, with Jalen Hurts, with Saquon Barkley. They paid the other big fella from Georgia, the defensive tackle. They constantly in the mix for top players. Why ain't the Detroit Lions in those same type of mixes, bruh? Why ain't the Detroit Lions in those mixes? Riddle me that, Batman. Why ain't the Detroit Lions in those same Oh man, we don't have the money to do it, and it's because they cheat, man. I keep telling people, I've been saying this year after year after year. Stop going down there giving them your money, bruh. They not committed to win. For them, the greater overall ability to win is not too big of a margin. The margin is not good or big enough between winning and losing and getting y'all money. They're happy with losing and getting y'all money. Let me say that again. They're happy with losing and getting y'all money. But winning and getting y'all money, they don't care. It's not enough of a gap. It's not enough of a profit margin if they win and get your money. Whether if they lose and get your money, it's to them, I'd rather just lose than spend the money and win. And this is a guy who ain't never had no trouble off the field. This is a guy, you know what I'm saying, who came in, body on the line, broken down. He gave you everything you wanted. And how do they replace Frank Ragnow? Let's talk about it. Detroit Lions made an unfortunate decision on Frank Ragnow. He says Detroit Lions were on the receiving end of a significant amount of criticism for asking Pro Football Hall of Famer wide receiver Calvin Johnson for return portion of his signing bonus. As a result, the team was scrutinized and principal owner Sheila Hamp Ford was booed mercilessly at Ford Field during the ceremony to honor Johnson. Team president Rod Wood, who retired, by the way, speaking to a local beat writer at the annual league meeting, revealed the organization did the same thing again with Frank Ragnow. Basically, he's saying, yeah, we do it to everybody, not just the blacks. We do it to the whites. And if that made you feel uncomfortable, hey, it's a lot. Well, that's all true. After making the decision to retire last year, Lions forced Ragnow return a portion of his signing bonus. Our president goes all the way back to Barry Sanders. If Barry Sanders paid back money, said Wood via the free press, and I think the reality is they're not paying back their money. They're returning our money because they were paid advances on service they hadn't completed. But y'all made 20 times more money than that. when Andrew Luck retired, rest his soul in Jim Irsay, but a lot of people didn't really care for Jim Irsay. But he knew what Andrew Luck went through, and he knew what they misdiagnosed Andrew Luck, and they made a lot of money off Andrew Luck. They made a lot of money off Andrew Luck. And they did a common courtesy, and they paid him they let him keep his money. They made all that money off Calvin Johnson, all that money off Barry Sanders, all that money, and then deprived them of winning football teams. And you deprive them of winning football teams. You talking about a couple $1 million? Shit, I don't give a fuck if it was $20 million. Excuse my language again. I don't care if it was $20 million. You made that times 10 on them, bro. And this is what I be talking about on Fuck with the Fords, man. That's chump change to them, bro. That's chump change to them. These guys were the three guys we talking about were model citizens, bro. Let's keep it a bean. Calvin was a model citizen, and you know how crazy receivers get. Frank Ragnow was a model citizen, and it don't get too much classier. If it do, maybe Calvin and guys like Andre Johnson, then Barry Sanders. And, let's keep it real. This is disgusting. And this is the same frugal approach. This is the same frugal approach that they take when they put in when they say we can't even afford a edge rusher because we got the second best center out there. We couldn't afford an edge rusher, so y'all just got the bear. What this? The same organization, bro. They cheat, bro. The Lions will never win, bro. Not with the Fords. I mean, I hate this for Frank Ragnow. He shouldn't have to pay shit back. He shouldn't have to pay shit back. Model citizen, hellified. His career took a hit playing in Detroit. If we gonna keep it a bean, his career took a hit playing in Detroit. Let's keep it honest. He lost notoriety playing in Detroit. He lost all Pro Bowls and commercial appeal playing in Detroit. Playing with the Detroit Lions hurts your brand. Playing with the Detroit Lions hurts your brand. Let me say it again. Playing with the Detroit Lions hurts your brand. It takes you out the running to be, to be for awards and all that type of stuff, right? It hurts your brand. And this is what I be talking about, bro. This is what I be talking. This is why I be telling y'all, man, this franchise is trash, bro. The ownership is trash. Trash. Oh, this is just our presidents. Well, as Willis, I think the contract's slightly different. I won't get into negotiations, but I don't care nothing about that, man. Fuck him. Fuck the Fords, man. That's bullshit. These players come here, play for this sorry ass organization, put their life on the line, put their livelihood on the line. And then you be wanting to bring back people and say, no. They should keep it, bruh. Especially when you start talking about the cornerstones of the franchise, guys who've been model citizens, they should keep it, bruh. That ain't nothing to the Fords. That little bit of money, and this is let you know right then and there. This is why you don't go out there and try to get Crosby. This is why they don't be in the free. They frugal, bro. Think about Tom Gores told Monty to keep the whole thing, bro. I fucked up. That was my bad. I forced you into something that you necessarily wasn't ready for, Monty. You know what? I'm taking accountability. Here you go. Ain't no different from Mr. Racist ass Mr. Ford, bruh. The apple don't fall far from the wife, and that peach don't fall far from the fucking the daughter. Buffoons, man. I don't fuck with it, dog. It ain't nothing to them neither. That's chump change, man. The fuck her old ass got to buy at 80,000 years old. What she got to buy? What do she have to buy? I'm literally asking for what else do she have to buy? They got enough money to pass down to their children. What else is she buying? These elite depends, so she won't pee and boo-boo on herself? What is she buying? Oh, I feel so bad they booed Sheila. Nah, fuck that. Who her at? Who that hoe again, man? Yeah, I said it. I sure did. I sure did. Boo her again. Boo her into getting the hell up out of here. Sell the fucking team. Everybody else, wife and girlfriend, Benson chick down there in New Orleans, all of them sell their team. The one time we need this woman to sell the team to Jeff Bezos, she don't do it. Sell the goddamn team, man. Sell the team, man. This is pathetic, man. This is fucking pathetic, man. I'm sorry for being belligerent in this video, but this is pathetic. And Rod Wood, you notice he retired and now he talking shit. He probably gonna have some stories about it. I swear to God, I hope the Fords sell this team, man. Even if they move the hell out of Detroit and they say, I don't care at this point. It's better than getting tortured. They're gonna win the Super. They're never gonna win one as long as them F-150 motherfuckers on this team, man. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, wherever I got in that link. Peace.